Welcome back to the other video. The Singleton Design Pattern is a creational one which ensures you that a class has just a single instance and providing a global point of access of it. This pattern commonly used to manage shared resources such as configuration settings, logging, and also database connections. Now let me demonstrate this pattern with a practical example using a logging system. This sequence diagram illustrates several important aspects of the singleton pattern. As it's clear, the vertical bars shows when each component is actively processing. Now the first client makes a request, for instance. System figures out that the instance is null, so it triggers the initial instance creation. Now the second client makes subsequent request. As we have one, system returns the existing instance instead of creating a new one. And the final point is that the null check, which ensure thread-safe creation of the singleton. Now I want to review the list of key characteristics of this pattern using a class diagram. In this class diagram, you can see private members which marked with minus and also public ones which marked with plus. Also, we have dotted lines which shows relationship between classes. The first point is private constructor, which prevents direct instantiation, and also static instance, which holds a single instance of the class. This pattern also provides thread safety, which ensures the instance is created only once in multi-threaded application. We have also global access, which providing a public static method to access the instance. There are some challenges you may face by using this pattern. For example, this pattern is incredibly hard to test because the global state can complicate unit testing, or it may be hard for you to refactor or change this object because the whole system rely on a single object and the rest of the application rely on it, depend on it. Now let's dive to the other example of the voting system and analyze the source code with each other. For simulate the voting system, I just simply created a new class which name is vote machine. Please pay attention. As I said, we have private members here and also public ones. Some of them are static because they need to hold this class datas, and also we need private classes because we don't want to make a new instance of this class from the other sources. We just allow this class itself to make an instance for it. We have 10 people as the simulate here, and I call the register vote method in a parallel loop here because we want to simulate a real world, and we want to imagine that people want to register their vote from different clients, and then after the first person call this class, as the system figure out, oh, we don't have any instance, it make a new instance of this class here. And then for the second person, as we have an instance, we don't make a new one, and we use the existing instance and just pass this variable to this variable and use the register vote method from this instance variable. Please pay attention. We have the total votes of the people here as the private as the private variable, and we can access the total vote from this property by getting the variable. To access the source code of this sample, you can access my GitHub page and find it in the repository as the Singleton Design Pattern. And for my new tips, please follow my LinkedIn page. Thank you.